Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. What are we doing today? I don't know. Didn't make much of a plan, except we will be keeping up with the Kamisatos, which I'm probably saying wrong, because that's the last story quest. So the plan for today is to do the story quest, and then I guess just world quest. I think it sort of depends how long the story quest is. We'll just do the story quest and then world quests, and we'll open up boss time in the middle at some point if people are around. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, let me see. Yao Yao. I also like to climb up high whenever we start a stream, so I put Yao Yao on top of a building. I don't know, I thought it was fitting. Anyway, clearly I haven't done my commissions yet today, but that's fine, I will do them later. Anyway, we have the final story quest. Like, it's gone! The exclamation— okay, you couldn't really see it anyway, but there used to be a red exclamation mark here. It's been here for the entire time I've had this game, and it's gone now. Amazing. Honestly, that's the most exciting part. The fact that I no longer have to see that exclamation mark yelling at me to do a quest. But that's fine. Where are we going? I don't actually know. I assume somewhere in Azuma. I'm gonna go to the Kamisato estate on a whim. I have a feeling it's probably not there, but it seems like the right kind of place. The final quest for now, at least. Yes. Unfortunately, that is true. But at least it's out of the way. But yeah, it is true. I will unlock more. I'm excited because there are still quite a few to do. Like, there's the Yelan one. And that seems exciting because I think once I do that quest, I'll probably have unlocked more things about Yelan. Or something like that, because right now, my Yelan, she's here. She's at, like, friendship level 10. However, I don't know half of her story because I haven't, like, unlocked it yet. And I think it's from doing the Archon quest, but still, same kind of realm. And I want to know more about her, but I just can't until I unlock more of the plot. So, that'll be exciting. Anyway, I should actually... Here it is. Let me navigate. I went to the wrong place, but that's fine. We're gonna teleport. Piece, you've got 3,000 seeds. That seems significant. Let me see, what costs 3,000 seeds? Oh. I see. Oh dear. Oh, I see. Or maybe, okay. Maybe I have a little— it depends, I guess, what you want to redeem. Because you can only redeem one. Well, you can redeem more than one, but you'll have to regather the seeds first. So, unless your pickaxe broke. Sad times. I hope you have another one. Oh, hello! Kurniknafazi? I've definitely said your name wrong, so please do correct me. But hello, welcome! We're doing the Kamisato Ayato story quest. That's all we're doing today, so far. Anyway, those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ippei and Shinoju. Am I supposed to remember these people? Because I do not remember these people. Remind me who they are again? What? You forgot already? That one is Shinojo. Back when we first arrived in Nazuma, we escorted Haruki Chisato out of Rito with him. Remember? That's how we got out. Next to him is Ippei, Kujo Kamaji's servant. That day when we hung out with A, he came and told us that Kujo Kamaji had gone missing. He was really worried. Good memory, Paimon. All part of Paimon's job as your guide. Anyway, let's go say hi. Okay. Interesting. Hi, Ippei. Hi, Shinoju. What are you guys doing here? Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help last time. I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into him. You know those two as well? Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out of a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you know them? Also a chance encounter. Our Lady had them join us as additional guards for a goods escort in order to sneak out of Rito undetected. So we all know each other, huh? What a coincidence. Not exactly, we've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes and got to chatting. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship. Wait, it's okay to talk about that, right? It's probably fine, they've known about it for a long time already. Oh yeah, Paimon remembers those two had a thing. In fact, that was why Chisato wanted us to deliver a letter. That's old news though, so why does it come up now? Are they taking the next step or something? We have reason to suspect that they'll be getting married soon. Huh. Congrats to them! Wow, that's great, they can finally make it official. Of course, it's just personal speculation, they haven't announced anything and we wouldn't dare to ask. I was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out that Ippei received the exact same instructions as I did. They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time, they're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals. It's hard not to put two and two together. Lady Hiragi has been in high spirits recently, and I heard she's on a diet as well. Surely it's all for the wedding. This is wonderful news, but what's wrong? Oh, don't mind me, she's about to be happily married to the love of her life. I genuinely couldn't be happier for her. Oh, I forgot this guy had a crush on her. Right, I think so too, it's fantastic. Yes, we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? As things stand, we have no actual proof of a wedding. Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story. Shinojo doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all. You seem down. Sorry, I just haven't slept well recently. I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my responsibilities, either to the Kanjo Commission or to my lady. Are you worried about their wedding? Not exactly, it's just everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official. I get what you mean, I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin. You don't get what he means at all. What should we do? Shall we just straight up ask them? I don't know, that seems a bit rude. Well... Ooh! The Yashiro Commission oversees wedding ceremonies, they'll know something. Right, if Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing. I don't think it's a good idea to bother the Yashiro Commission about this. It's fine. Kaiko and Ayaka are practically best buds, there's nothing to worry about. I see. Then thank you very much. Having a definite answer will stop my thoughts from running wild. Let's go to the Kamisato estate. See, I knew we were going to go there. I was just there one step too early. So, we're going to go to the Kamisato estate. We're going to talk to Ayaka though, which is the wrong Kamisato. Okay, what have I missed? The classic duo Ippei and Shinojo. Yes. Oh, hello, Abe. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay. This place impresses me every time I come here. It's so magnificent, but still so elegant. We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra trouble for you. Ayaka wouldn't mind. Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside, so we'll just leave it to you. Alright then, we won't be long. Okay. Oh, wait, no. What have you got to say? Not to pry, but it seems that there's something on your mind. Do you want to talk about it? It's nothing, I just didn't sleep well, that's all. Really, I'm fine. Methinks he might still be a little bit heartbroken, but... oh well. Nothing much we can do about that. Okay, so let us go and look for Ayaka. She should be in here. Ooh. Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing! Now what should I do next? Ayaka, Toma, it's us. Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for Milady, I'm afraid she's not here right now. Oh? That voice, Toma, would that happen to be the Traveller? Yes. Greetings, Traveller. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Firstly, today is the day. Oh, finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro Commissioner Kamisato Ayato. Was he playing like chess with his back turned? And winning? That is a level of skill I will never possess. Greetings both, I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profound gratitude to you in person. Ayaka is out today. If you're here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead. Oh, hi, your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for it is most improper etiquette. Why on earth are you talking like that? Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with. Look, as soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes and it feels like you've got to be super polite. You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There isn't need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please relax. Oh, good, because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just going to ask the question. She really did just like 180 there. They're so adaptable, Paimon. We had a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are going to get married soon. Do you know anything about that? Oh, I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. As it happened, we've crossed paths with them before. I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself. Head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news for the whole of Inazuma. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over culture and ceremonial affairs, it closely involves us too. Yes, and since the commissions are kind of the face of the almighty shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair. Right, makes sense. 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife, what a happy occasion. It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare, but those 2 truly love each other. Tradition should give way to freedom in this case. Right then, I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan. No need, I'll visit them personally this time. Huh? But you have other things to be doing. This is the marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, weddings and other ceremonies come under the supervision of my sister. But she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. This will be a good chance for you to pay a visit to the bride and groom. Oh, and would you 2 care to join me? You mean us? I presume you 2 have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so interested in this matter. This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too? Or is my presumption incorrect? Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No special connections here, super ordinary ones actually. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we help make this wedding happen? Oh, I didn't read it. I'm gonna see if I can catch it in the replay. No, I missed it. Something about our contribution, I presume. Huh, alright then. But still, let's go see them. I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk. Wait, you're the Yashiro Commissioner, but you can't do small talk? To be fair, small talk can be incredibly difficult. Haha, small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores, but I am not one of them. Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands. Not a problem. Take care, my lord. Okay, Toma, do you have anything to say? What's wrong? Are you worried about having to be on your best behaviour around my lord? Don't be nervous, he's actually pretty easy to get along with. Well, the vast majority of the time at least. Toma, don't end it like that. What do you mean the vast majority of the time? Let me look at this chessboard. The state of the chess game remains unfinished, though Toma seems to be at a slight disadvantage. Kamisato Ayato did not look at the board the entire time. Can you really remember the whole board, right down to the last tile? Anyway, what have I missed? I definitely just talk like I'm not here. To be fair, we do that all the time. We just go up to a conversation and no one notices us. Is the Kamisato clan secret? Fair beans. Let's see what the pickaxe bring. You gotta bring like a mountain of pickaxes if you're going mining in Minecraft. It's just necessary. Oh wow, try a piece. That's quite impressive. Anyway, you're finally Yashiro Commissioner? Who are these 2? They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introductions. You introduce your companions to Ayato and update Ippei and Shinoju on the situation. So it's true! Well, there we have it. That's it then. So be it. Great, so Hunch was spot on. The differences in reactions. This guy is like resigned. This guy's having a great time. It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you, so I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made. Don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't tell anyone about it. That puts my mind at ease. Now, onto the topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan. Would you mind leading the way for us? Of course not. I'd be honoured. I guess this is where I... Goodbye, then. Cheer up, Shinoju. I'll try. Thank you. Okay. Where is the Kujo? Oh, it's this place. Okay. Okay, I know where that is. Okay. Wait, I've gone the wrong way already. I'm off to a great start. It's this way. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Hello. Oh, he waved at us. That was nice. Alright then, please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here. Okay, thanks, Ippei. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have preferred a more extravagant reception. I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance it shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisatos clans congratulations in person. I'm truly honoured. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise. Hey there, we came to congratulate you as well. How have you been? Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still climating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations. You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible. I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life. Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department. Sounds like it was worth sending that letter. Come now. You're embarrassing me. Pardon me, It's perfectly alright. Please continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who saves stony face when talking about a wedding? I have just noticed the size of this man's sleeves. Like, I love a good sleeve, but that is almost absurdly large. Like, the sleeve is almost the same length as the entire coat. I think he probably is if he puts his arms down. That's a really big sleeve. You're right. But I'm curious to know what's your honest opinion on the whole thing. Do you think it's too sudden? Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt he will offer you a colourful variety of opinions, but of course, you will have factored this into your decision. I'm sure you're prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead. It is the same length as his coat. Indeed I am. So please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not to be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there's just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little. Please go ahead. You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive and no doubt the beginning of an important change. But on the other side of the equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison. If you choose now of all moments to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumours that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests. Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have. Oh, I love it. They're essentially eloping, but in the most extravagant way possible, because the dad doesn't know, and he can't stop them while he's in prison. And honestly, I admire their commitment here. That's like a long way to go. And you know what? Dedication. A good foundation. Oh, that guy. Yeah, he acts like the sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst. I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later. Yes, I'm well aware of that, but since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her? Oh, so she proposed to you? Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. Ah, so coy. Wait, did somebody else write the letter, or is she actually being like, oh, of course I didn't write that letter? Because both scenarios, very funny. Huh? Really? I guess she's just pretty shy. She didn't say, she just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face. Oh. Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along, said, I was only joking about the letter, then I proposed. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding. Okay, so you discussed it and decided on a date. We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time. Where did this light come from? No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on. Ah, give me a break. Sorry, but Pine must be wanting to say this the whole time. It's just, this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking. Nothing can stop him from sharing his love story. Ah, apologies, my friends, and also to Sir Kamisato, I must sound like a fool. Far from it, on the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the date comes. Yeah, even if it's kind of irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the date and have a happy wedding. Thank you all, it means a lot. We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time. Very well, I'll see you out. In part ways, Kujo Kamaji, Kamisato Ayato seems to have some more to say to you. He seems busy, that must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy though. You're right, Kujo Kamaji is on cloud 9. What do you think, Traveller? He seems genuinely happy, but I'm bothered by how the whole thing began. He talked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know. It bothers me also, but unfortunately attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless. How so? Yeah, how come whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it? I see, so that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate. Secondly, and most importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results. You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all. Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Speaking from experience. Sort of. I have to take this approach or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable. But are there really no negative consequences to this? We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes. But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they? Only if we're able to take Kujo Kamaji at his word, but there are two sides to every story. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this. Makes sense, and Paimasa doesn't quite get it. Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts. If she's as committed to Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully, but if not... well, life isn't always a smooth journey. Okay. Let me go over here. Who these two? How do you not know the dynamic duo? Apparently, they're not as much of a. They're just not as disappointing. He doesn't know the dynamic duo. Let me see. What am I doing? Yao. Okay. Let me see. Wait, that's not a cloak, judging his funky sleeves? I'm not judging his funky sleeves. Okay, I'm slightly judging his funky sleeves, but not negatively, just neutrally. And yeah, it's not a cloak, it's a really fancy coat. Suit? I don't know. Jacket? Feels like a jacket. I know, wait, did she write that letter? It does sound very suspicious. There's some Shakespearean dramatic irony going on here. Ooh. Ooh. Sounds, I wonder who wrote the letter. Who is stirring drama? It's gotta be somebody. Oh, Edrex is here. Hello, welcome, welcome. We're doing the Kamisato Ayato quest. Welcome to Genshin marriage drama. Pretty much, they're pretty accurate. 7 days till 4.0. Excited, but also I'm not going to benefit from 4.0 directly because I'm still in Inazuma. So I'm not going to get to Fontaine for a really long time. But I am excited just in general because there's like new characters and stuff. And as a concept, very interesting, very exciting. But like directly exciting, not so much. But yeah. It reminds me, I need to look up to see if they have a streamer event, because every update they usually have a streamer event, and that's how I keep getting Prima Gems. Because, you know, I stream anyway. It's free Prima Gems, and so I should look into that. But I don't know where it is. But if it's only 7 days, it should exist by now. I'll have to go find it. Anyway, there is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito? At the very least, we should send them invitations. I agree. Hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fine day? As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I came bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment? Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be. Please do come in. We'll arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants. Hey, Paimon is not an attendant! You misunderstand, these two are dear friends. You're too kind. We don't wish to impose, we'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please let us know once Lady Hiragi is available. Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiragi clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand and fair as possible. When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend. That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it. Take care, Commissioner. It seems like you guys talked a lot. Oh. Oh, he just likes small talk. Okay, let me see. Is real estate replace real estate with private jets? Yes! Yes, it is. Oh, they had a streaming event like 3 days ago. No, not like the announcement event, but like the when you stream event. I think it's called a streamer recruitment event or something. Like they have one every update. When those ones. Oh, it's Tomoki. It's you. Good to see you again. It seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow. Oh, so you know the owner as well? Yet we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City. I see. So you were involved in that. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. It was a twist of fate. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the store. The flavour is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by. Thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. He gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too. So I gave it a whole lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept. Sounds interesting. What is it this time? I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sansieto. Has this man just made bubble tea? Because I'm seeing purple potato balls, black sugar, and sansietos are fruit. And it's milk. This sounds like some kind of taro boba. But like, not quite. Do they really all go well with milk? Yes, Yes, they will. Hard to imagine, but who knows, it could be delicious. What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay? Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner, please feel free to tell me. I'll go buy the ingredients right away. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely, so of course I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it. Excellent, there are a few things I'd like to try. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma. What, you want to mix those with milk? I do indeed. Why? What's wrong? You really think that's going to turn out tasting good? Wait, is lavender melon like a melon, like a watermelon or a honeydew melon, or more like a bitter melon, like a more of a cucumber kind of gourd thing? I don't know if gourd is the right thing, but you know, like is it a vegetable or a fruit? I don't know. And they're gonna have very different opinions about his drink choices depending on whether or not it's a vegetable or a fruit. Like, is it sweet? I don't know. It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things. Traveler, any thoughts? I have no idea. I'm gonna go with the glowing blue thing. Do I know if it's supposed to be a vegetable? No idea. But let's click it anyway. Oh, Paimon's judging me for that choice. Doesn't Paimon get a say in this? So this is peer pressure, huh? Well, alright then, bring it on. Paimon can take it. 3 milk this sea. Ganoderma, please. No problem, give me a second. I'll have them ready in just a moment. After a short while, the creative milk is finally ready. I'm gonna give somebody food poisoning. Here, your milk is ready, give it a try. Somehow Paimon got it down eventually, but Paimon feels lightheaded. I think it's alright, it has quite a fascinating texture. Your reviews seem pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks there are better combinations. Taste is your key concern, yes? Obviously, tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits. Well said, if I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man. In other words, you have too many other things to worry about. Yes, no one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead and having Toma as a housekeeper has also been a great help and allowed me to focus. We're just passing the time here though, right? Is there anything else to think about than what we're doing right now? One or two things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else. I know something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. You overheard those guys talking about something? No, it's just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it. Naturally, they responded that all the other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan. But that's not the truth. What do you mean? Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans, the Hiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future. But they didn't mention a word about that, they simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people, I highly doubt it's because they simply do not realise. I guess it is a bit strange. I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders, but still, the more I think back over their conversation, the more it doesn't sit right. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi. Yes? Where did this guy come from? He did say ninja under his name. Where did you come from? This is one of my most trusted members of the Shimatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time. He's labelled a ninja! Merely doing my duty, sir. Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today. Well received, I'm on the case. Oh, and I almost forgot that milk I just had. Please order one more and deliver it to Toma. As you wish, sir. Oh no, poor Toma. Good luck, Toma. My bad, Toma. That was my decision. I should have gone with Dango milk. Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard. Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi. Chisato. Let me see. Oh, that hasn't happened yet? Okay. The thing is, it should be happening soon, because they usually have a registration before the thing, and then you start streaming on release day. So if release day is only a week away, and they've got to do the registration quite soon. Let me see. Yeah, I hadn't forgotten about the dango milk, but it had left my immediate memory concern. And I still think it sounds delicious. You still buy it? Ooh. He did make bubble tea. Now all the memes about Kamisato Ayato drinking bubble tea make a lot more sense. Because I was just confused the whole time. I thought there must have been some kind of collaboration with like a bubble tea shop, but no. It's because that guy has made Genshin bubble tea. I think he's onto something. He's gonna be a winner. Are you sure you want to drink the souls of human children with that drink? Wait, what? Now I need to look up that plant. Why are they the souls of innocent children? But you can eat them. Surely. You know what? Yes, we are going to consume the souls of the innocent. We're going to see what they taste like. Apparently. Apparently the answer is not that great because Paimon didn't enjoy it. I love it. Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato. I heard that Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two. It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been faring? This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It's not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot. But of course, the Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage. Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir, but come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us together. Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato. Yes, to be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot. It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi. Yes, well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you're wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shoujo. Oh, really? Him? He charged in all of a sudden and said that he has something very important to tell me. In Mince's words, basically he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. Really? My dude, you're not supposed to interfere with their wedding! He finally went there. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, the pillar is taken away. There'll be no longer be a voice of authority in the Hiragi clan, and it could be a disastrous move for my personal image too. It's just two families becoming one big family though, right? What's the big deal? Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude towards you may undergo some significant changes thereafter. Precisely, this is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe I went along with it all too easily. Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into this. Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining. No problem at all, the Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can, for instance by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter, so Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh dear, perhaps I should have kept that part to myself. It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on. Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed. When it comes down to it, yes, I think so. Oh, do you mean to say this letter is not what I thought it to be? Sakujo maintains the letter was penned by your hand. Huh, but then how did... Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance. Who knows, perhaps Sakujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal. I understand. As you say, ultimately the origin of the letter doesn't matter. My position does matter. Kamaji and I thought we didn't worry about anything that lies ahead, because we can face it all together. But now, I think I should give it some more thought. Marriage is the most important decision of your life, so don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally and for the Hiragi clan. Please do not be compelled by circumstances to make your decision.
any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one. I'll take to heart every word you have said to me. I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato. I'll think very carefully about your advice. All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Ooh. This quest, you know, there was so much potential. We could have been doing ninja things. Instead, we're solving a wedding mystery. I like it.
Wait, let me see you out. Thank you, Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
You know what? We have to look this up now. We have to look this up now. Where is the... Where is it? Okay.
Plant species that grows in certain regions and islands of the ocean. Though it looks like a fungus of some sort, it actually comes from a substance secreted by certain soft-bodied organisms.
I don't like the sound of that. What do you mean, soft-bodied organisms? That could mean anything. I don't like it. What? But it's a plant, though. I'm so confused. Look at the trees. This one called home.
Yes, she does have some good trees. Lots of good trees. She's got some beautiful red maple trees, and then she's got some funky decorative trees. She's got some little bushes. Very nice. Why does marrying mean she has to leave the clan? Well, politics.
I feel like it's like this in a lot of things. Not like whenever you get people with sufficient power and status, it becomes like a whole thing. Like I think that's still a thing even now. You know, like you marry into the royal family. You're a soft body organism. I don't know, did the plant grow from your tears? I kind of hope not, but I could. Look at it in the archive. Okay. Okay. Where is the... Pretty fall under materials, right? Okay. Okay, whereas... Okay. A plant species that only grows in certain regions and islands of the ocean, though it looks like a fungus of some sort, it actually comes from a substance secreted by certain soft-bodied organisms. In the folk tales told in a certain land, these mouthless, noseless creatures are the transformed souls of children who died young. As a form of punishment, they must spend endless years absorbing the elements within the sand of sea, using their fragile bodies, piling up and forming sea Ganoderma. And once the Ganoderma are fully formed, they shall be harvested. Right. Why would they add that? I mean, it does say folk tales, so I am just gonna ignore that. I guess it makes it a good Halloween snack. Oh dear. Ooh, you know what? Yes, probably is aimed at getting children to behave, but still disturbing. I didn't need to think about that. Anyway, Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamaji. Also, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you do in her position? Because Paimon's pretty sure you have an idea. I've said everything I can, given the Yashua Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commissions, domestic issues will only create trouble. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems, but Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant. Strange? In what way? Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it's someone from within the Kanjo Commission. This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and misleading letter. Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the sporting clans ostensibly have no concerns at all. It doesn't add up. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behaviour. Ooh, is someone coveting Hiragi Chisato's position? Ooh, interesting, interesting. Yes, it's a smart strategy, far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryu Commission's Takatsuka clan.
Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them, all under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding. With Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Eventually another clan would take the Hiragi clan's place. Ooh, but there is no evidence. Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo. Shinojo? He should be back by now. Yes, sir. That's the second time you've done that! Paimon can't deal with this! They take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away. Yes, his name is Shinojo. As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiragi Chisato has been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she's began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan. But why do they suspect him and not us? Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time, that's why I was a little reserved. No way! A few lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid! But Chisato's got what you meant by the letter though, right? I think so, but whoever's behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own wishes. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated, treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all this, she still believes that a happy future was awaiting her. You know what I think they should do? Uno reverse. They should have the man, I forgot his name, they should have him marry into her clan, because he's only the acting head of the clan, and they're going to get rid of him later anyway. But they will need to replace him, though. And that will cause problems on their side. But those other people won't be ready for the problems. There we go. It's a very dumb solution, but it would cause chaos that might benefit them. When she marries, but she still keeps her autonomy. Yes. Well, unfortunately, this is based on what, ancient Japan? Maybe not even that ancient Japan. That's not happening. Anyway, when she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission, and above all, her independence. View marriage is such a trap. We can't let this evil plan come to fruition. Easier said than done, the perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work. This is what makes their approach so smart. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash. So what are we going to do? At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. I will wait for that moment to arrive. First things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished. Tell me where Shinojo is, we'll head off right now. Ooh. Wait, where is he? Did they, like, throw him into the wilderness? It kind of seems like they have. Let me see. He's not that far from modern day in a lot of ways? Yeah. Pretty much. Signify a truce. Oh, maybe. Could be. Oh, they actually put him in a cage. What are you doing? Release Shinojo this instant. Stop this at once. It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master, no one else. I really wouldn't point a weapon at this guy. There's no way you can get out of this positively. Really? Then please excuse me. We're gonna fight them. We're gonna fight them. But is he gonna fight them? He is! Okay, how do you... What do the buttons do? What? Why does he move so fast? That feels too fast. Oh no, it was cool. Okay. It was like from this.
I don't know if I like this. I am so very confused. He's like flashing around. I think it worked.
Blast, let's go. We must report to Master right away. Hey, get back here. I need to follow them. I assume the ninja's on it. We need bait to catch the fish anyway, leave them be. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's reach Nojo first. But in all the chaos, it must have been kicked to one side. Where did it end up? What the? It's a tanuki! Oh, don't tell Paimon the tanuki took it. Let's follow it and see.
Really, tanuki?
Oh, great.
Tanuki. Tanuki. Tanuki? Oh dear, I don't know where it is. Tanuki? Did you go inside or did you go outside? I think it went outside, okay. Is it? Hello, welcome, welcome. We're doing the Kamisato quest. I'm trying to find the tanuki. But it ran away, so I have no idea how I'm supposed to find it. I've clearly gone the wrong way because my little, like, circle is still here. Did it become this thing? No. Oh, it's probably this rock pile. Oh. Tanuki? I have no idea where it went. Okay, let me see. Oh! Oh, there it is. Aha. Okay. Just the time to afford a wedding, because I've got a clash. Oh. You singing a song again? Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. We've opened the cage. We've freed him. Thank you, thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were going to throw the cage into the sea with me still inside. Oh wait, you have to listen to me, lady. It's just at his wedding. It's all part of a scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends. Calm down, stranger. It's okay. We know all about that. Huh? Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so far everything is unfolding rather as we expected. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. The next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures. Yes, sir, Commissioner, you're personally going to take action. The situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all of Inazuma is at stake. My hitherto neutral stance ends now. The Almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a Commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is therefore my duty to handle these tiresome matters on her behalf. That's true. Now, Shoujo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler Paimon, let's get out of here. Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner. He showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission now, would you? I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idly by. Jojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him. Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spurting out the most absurd, insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious loss of decorum. I dare say the poor lady was terrified. You're saying you know absolutely nothing of the reason for his actions, because otherwise why would you describe it as out of nowhere? Two people from two different clans are getting married, that's all there is to it, and yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Kanjo Commission. We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. It is our duty to see she never has to worry about anything. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset Our Lady. How could one do such a thing? Even if you put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity, I have to say I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Darn it, this guy is good, annoyingly good. He's slimeable, but he's also difficult to argue against. Funny, I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my position in the Yashiro Commission. Every day I've been exposed to new and fascinating things. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue, so long in fact that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of the beak. I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself should be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians. Keep them as pets? You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, the bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window. The reason they give is, the longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray. I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission? Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honourable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the Kanjo Commission. Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence. The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like. Dear me, I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system or too foolish to know any better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once bright future. I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura, I just feel sorry for you. Ha ha ha, is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright, what exactly do you think you can do to me? This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue, we'll handle this amongst ourselves. You're reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold then as to question your motives in doing so? I think you're simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryu Commission, because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally. So you come in with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage. So that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission. Let me be crystal clear, this wedding is going to happen, nothing is going to change that. The notices have already been sent out, all of Inazuma City knows about it now. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo, Kamaji, and Hiragi Chisato were courting, but you can bet it's all anybody's talking about now. Once notices go out, that's it, the wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet. I see, it seems like I was wrong. So suddenly we see eye to eye. I expected you to at least be a bit smarter than most, but it seems that I was gravely mistaken. Kamisato Ayato, how dare you? You've made your move, now I suppose it's time I made mine. What do you mean? Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryu Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union? Goodness me, well I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That'll be all for now. If you would excuse me, I shall take my leave. I'm so confused, I don't understand politics. Hey, what was all that? Paimon didn't follow at all. They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City, then I'll take you through the details of my plan. Okay! Thanks for watching everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again and have a great day!